Hello and welcome back to Homesteading Northern Michigan. Today is super exciting. I don't know if you guys seen my last video or the video before. I went on vacation and I really started unlocking the potential of my tripod with my DSLR camera. But it was really jittery and every time you went to go break it free to move it, you would hear a clicking or even several clicks, like click, 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 as you're panning the camera. So it made a lot of my footage that I took at those waterfalls not usable, which was very unfortunate. I went from having about 30 to 40 minutes of footage down to a 7-minute video because I couldn't get 5 seconds of, you know, clean noise, you know, from the waterfalls or the rivers or whatever nature. So I came home and I went shopping for a new tripod. And this is what I came up with. This is the RedLine. I don't remember the number. I'll let you know in a second when I open it. I've already opened this. I'll tell you the differences. But as packed, it was in this bag, in a box, and the box said, if seal is broken, inspect package before buying. What you are looking at here, or what you're about to see, is the RedLine 7518-3. All right, they have a regular 7518. This one was quite a bit more. Okay. So you get a nice padded case. Comes with a zipper. Inside this zipper, you are going to have a, well, I have something extra because I took it off the camera, the tripod. You're gonna have a 2.5mm Allen wrench and a 3mm Allen wrench. The 3mm Allen wrench is to tighten up the ball head, because this has the ball head. As far as the 2.5mm wrench, that is for tightening up the adjusters on the legs. So they're fully adjustable. Another thing it came with that I took off was this little piece here. It's bigger than the threads that you use on like a GoPro or my DSLR. So it's capable of going with the bigger style cameras also. All right, so immediate inspection, we have a billet aluminum knobs. We have our adjustable arm for panning, and I'll probably go over this again so we can pull that out, tighten that down for panning. So we're gonna get this all set up real quick. I'm gonna get my camera on there, and that way we got some footage of me panning, what it actually sounds like, because I was getting a lot of tripod noise when I was panning at the waterfalls. So let's see what this does. It has a max weight of 18 pounds. I don't know what camera or what setup you're going to be using that weighs 18 pounds, but I don't have it and I never will. So yeah, let's get this set up and I'll get you some footage with it. Now immediately right out of the bag, you can see how easy that was to set up, how sturdy this is, and how strong these clips are. If any of you guys mess with a standard tripod for a camera, you understand how weak these clips are. Right, Chris? So, general overlook seems to be, yes, it is cast aluminum mount up here, aluminum poles. This seems to be a nylon right here. These are also nylon along with this. This has a nice little key lifter here. And look, we can get that thing even higher. And it's not that stable there. There, it's good. It's stable. I would use it like that. That's this is an impressive, very impressive stand. We're gonna drop this back down here. Look how easy that is. Boom. Lift it back up. Doesn't want to lift as easily. Kind of gets hung up a little. That might have something to do with this. So we're going to drop that back down. Let's get that locked into place here. Sitting nice and level. Looking good. These are all aluminum knobs here. I said it's a fluid filled head. This is the F-18 head, fluid filled. I don't know, this is going to make noise on me here. I have a feeling that this strap right here is going to make noise on me. I'm going to remove it because I don't want to lose any more footage. But my previous experience was definitely coming from the tripod. I could even put in a clip of what it sounds like right about here. And we're just doing an autofocus for this one. I really wanted to show how well it pans. So I'm gonna do a walk around and I'm gonna split screen this so you can see how well this works. And this is the fluid filled head, let me remind you. So as we're walking around, this is so smooth, guys. One finger moving. Now obviously I wasn't paying attention to how I was moving as I was walking around, so it looks like we're reaching the trees there. So we're gonna lift it up a little. Because I'm trying to hit the treetops. And I'm not pulling up at all. It's springing back on its own. So continuing the pan. Dropping down because the tree line's getting lower. Now we're coming back. And that was a little jerky because I wasn't paying attention. You could put a second arm on this too and have even more control. And that should be about it right there. So we're going to cut that off. Now, I wanted to check some stuff out. I don't know how many of you guys have interchangeable lenses. Well, I have a 300 millimeter interchangeable lens, and this thing is extremely hard to focus in. So I'm going to do the same thing with the 300 millimeter lens on it as I did with that. And we're going to see, let me turn this off manual, or off automatic. So we are going to see how well this does with, come on now, where you at? There you are. Okay. Alright, and once again we're going to go with auto. I am going to zoom in because it's harder. So sorry about that, guys. I am going to be zoomed in. Tightened up here. Okay. Alright, auto zoom is done. Now we're going to do the same thing with the pan. It's out all the way, but yep. We're going to do the same thing with this pan. This one's going to be harder to control. But like I said, super zoomed in, like right here I'm going to hit this focus. Oh wait, I'm on automatic stuff. So we're going to focus in on this tree right here. Look at that, let's pan this tree up. Very, very fluid movement. I got some work to do practicing this. And it springs right back down, which is extremely cool. I'm sitting at almost level now. So we're gonna pan, see how we can move. This is so smooth, guys. There's my solar setup. Out of focus, I'm sure, because I was manually focusing. I mean, this is just so butter smooth, guys. Like, you don't even understand. I'm barely touching this. Barely. So, let's see what we can get over here. Slide this back, center. Put this in the center a little more. Can't go that far, huh? Okay. It seems to move a lot quicker. So by having it extended out forward all the way, I was able to move slower. Same thing with having this arm extended out so far. I'm able to move it slower. Alright, we'll shut that off. So, this tripod is going to be my last tripod, I think. It exceeded the budget that I wanted to spend on a tripod quite a bit. But when I saw the features and I started researching tripods, what I wanted to do, I don't want to spend $100 on a tripod and have the same problem. So, I went with a good one. And I'm extremely happy. I'm extremely happy with the quality of this. So I definitely recommend the RedLine 7518-3. There's a regular RedLine 7518, but it has the old school clasps on it. It just does not look as beefier at the points where you want it to be beefy. I also want to bring up that I know I haven't been putting out so many videos. I've been really busy with getting things ready by winter time. I've been working really hard at the chicken coop. I have to get them out of their little tractor I built them. They're overgrowing it, and I have 7 New Zealand meat rabbits that the owner can take care of. She had lost her husband, and he was the one that took care of the meat rabbits. So I have 7 New Zealand meat rabbits coming, and I have part 2 of the chicken coop build is done. I'm actually working on part 3, but with processing firewood, I have to take out trees, I have to mill up all the lumber to do the run, roof, chicken coop, rabbit hutch. So milling all that lumber up, as well as constructing the structures that I need to make, it's a lot more time consuming. Now, I'll never go back. I'm not regretting buying my mill. I'm not saying it's too much work. It's really easy. Once you get the winch to pull the logs up there and, you know, everything like that, you got a sharp blade. It's huge, just like this. You just push it with your finger. You know, it's super easy. The hard part is the amount of time it takes. You guys know, it was nothing but, you know, a few weeks ago, I did my 400 subscriber giveaway. One of my questions was, guess how many hours I have on my mill? And it was like 17.8. I'm pushing 25 hours right now, and I'm not done with the chicken coop. So that'll go to show you, I mean, that's just mill time of it running. So that goes to show you, I don't include dropping the tree, chaining it up, dragging it over, you know, everything like that, you know, spraying off the dirt, and, you know, it don't include all that stuff, guys. So I'm pretty beat by the end of the day, and I know I have some mail calls that I have to get out. I'm going to try and get those done while I'm out here. So I'm going to get those mail calls done today, and I'm going to finish doing some work. I'm going to work a little more on the chicken coop, but I had to show you guys this and give you a little bit of an update about what's going on. Don't worry about me. Everything's fine here at the homestead. It's just, it's crunch time, guys. Trying to get everything done in time for winter. It comes quick up here. It snows and then you don't have snow for a month. When it comes down, it stays up here. And I still got to dig the electrical for the conduit for my electrical, for my solar panels. Cause that'll be a project that's getting done this winter. So I got to get the wiring ran into the house. You know, I already got the inverter. If you follow my channel, you already know I got my inverter. I have my wiring for it. I am about halfway through with testing, charging and testing laptop batteries to make my own DIY power wall. Another thing I have going on is I bought a DIY spot welder, and I'll be soldering that circuit board together and making a battery pack for that to have a portable spot welder. And I will start putting the nickel strip onto my 200p 400 amp hour battery packs. I'm going to need 14 of them to run my power wall. So stay tuned. I got a lot going on, guys. So hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment. I love answering your comments. If you want to send me more of a personal message, you can reach me at homesteadingnorthernmichigan@gmail.com, or check out Homesteading Northern Michigan. There's 2 pages. There's a group and there's a page. And I'm pretty sure you want the page. Just join them both. Homesteading Northern Michigan on Facebook. Join them both. One's going to be more active than the other. that's the one you want to join. Guys, have a blessed day. Thanks for watching. And to my creator friends, you're awesome.